handmade. I would basically put him into my box. I usually have a box with a lid, and then the rest of them are fine to go out. Now, this is done like this. I would have kids raise their shirts. I would have kids want to have their faces stamped. So it's a real fun way to end story time. Now I'm going to just demonstrate a way you can combine some props with the story. You never ever, like I said, want to have the puppet or the prop take over the story. So we're going to pretend that story time just started. Welcome, boys and girls. Welcome to story time today. I'm so glad that you came. Oh, I didn't introduce you, did I? I'm sorry. This is Sparky. Can you all say hi to Sparky? He's my dragon. Hi, Sparky. You can just imagine a room full of kids because there's only one here. And then, what are we going to read today, Sparky? We're going to do what? Oh, they're already here. Look who's here, kids. It's the characters out of Bear Snores On. Here's Badger, and Beaver, and Bear himself. Have you ever read Bear Snores On? Sparky, you want to listen too, don't you? Sparky's going to sit right here. And remember, during story time, it's time to listen, okay? So when we're listening to a story, we sit and we're really quiet. So let's get ready for story time. Let's get out our magic story time key, okay? Are you ready? We're going to zip it and lock it, and we're going to put the key in our pocket so that after story time, we'll be able to get ready to sing our song, okay? So this is called Bear Snores On. And this is a book by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. And you'll recognize some characters because they're all here today because we're reading a story about them. Are you ready to listen? Okay. In a cave in the woods, in his deep dark lair, through the long winter night, sleeps a great brown bear. Cuddled in a heap with his eyes shut tight. He sleeps through the day, he sleeps through the night. The cold wind howls and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. An itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat, tiptoe, creep crawls in the cave from the fluff cold snow. Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark, so he lights wee twigs with a small hot spark. The coals pit-pop and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. What do you think's going to happen? Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And a hare pops in. "Oh," Mouse says, "Hare, long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Mouse sips wee slurps. Hare burps big burps. But the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by, sniffs, snuffs at the air. "I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share?" "I brought honey buns," Badger says with a grin. "Let's divvy them up and cozy down and dig in." And they nibble and they munch with a chew, chomp, crunch. But the bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor. Then a wren and a raven flutter in through the door. Mole mutters, "What a night, what a storm," twitters wren, and everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they titter, they chat and they chitter, but the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Hare stokes the fire, Mouse seasons the stew, then a small pepper fleck makes the bear jump. He blows and he sneezes and the whole crowd freezes. What do you think's going to happen? And the bear wakes up. Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. You snuck in my lair and you have all the fun. But me, I was sleeping and I have had none. And he whimpers and he moans and he wails and he groans. And the bear blubbers on. Mouse squeaks, don't fret, don't fuss, look, see, we can pop more corn and we can brew more tea. Bear gulps, bear gobbles, he sighs with delight. Then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. When the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, Bear can't sleep, but his friends snore on. The end. Can you clap for the story? Let's clap for Bear Snores On, okay? Then the last thing I usually do is that most libraries, I don't know if you work in a children's library where you have an opening song and a closing song. We would always start our story times with if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. And then you go back and you can make up other verses. And there's a right way to do it, and the right way is the way it was written. But I like to add things to it. So if you want to do, if you're happy and you know it, walk around. If you have a small enough kids, you can have them actually just walk around in a circle, and you can stand up and be in the circle. And I usually, if I'm doing bears again, I have a bear that I can hang around my neck. And he basically is almost like a collar. And remember, the kids never are embarrassed by what you're doing. And I like to use props. And so I was never really embarrassed because I was Miss Beth the storyteller, and then I was Miss Beth the adult. But you are performing. So when you're doing songs, or you're using animals, or you're doing finger plays, or you're making, a little craft to tell, or you're using a felt board, really enjoy it. If you enjoy it, the kids are going to enjoy it. Now about the closing song, there's all kinds of ones that you can do. The one we used to do is more of a swinging, and I would always get Sparky to come join me, and I'd say, Sparky, were we happy all the kids came to see us today? Oh, he was so happy you came today. So he wants you all to get ready. Let's all swing. We're going to sing our goodbye song, and I hope you come back to story time and visit us. So here's how it goes. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Give yourselves a big hand for being so great today in story time. Now remember, all of the toys, you can come up and say hi. I'm going to put them all on the floor now so you can say hi to them. And everybody that wants to have their hand stamped, come on up. Thanks for listening.